Okay, so picking up again, we're back on the model tab here, and if I click on that wheel right there, I can see that that's the wheel, and if I expand the mates for that particular wheel, there's the gear mate, and I'll pick on that and hit edit feature. So maybe I'll make this 1 to 5. Okay. Oops. Let's try that again. 1 to 5. And the yellow, of course, means that we overrode the geometry was that was there. We changed. We're overriding it, making up our own right here. You'll notice that here it says teeth diameter 1 and 5. So if I accept that now, and let's say if I grab this, whoops, sorry about that. If I grab the wheel here, you can see that this one is has to turn 5 times to get the other one to turn 1 time. So I'm just going to undo that, get them both lined up again, and I'm going to edit that feature again. Now you notice when I did that, somehow I unchecked the reverse. And really, let's say that I really want this one to turn 5 times as fast as that one. So maybe I'll make that 5 and this one, and I want to check that reverse there. So that's the same now as this one has 5 teeth and this has 1 tooth in a sense. So this one is going to turn 5 times as fast. So I'll just accept that. And now if I grab this wheel, you can see how much faster that other one is turning. I'm just going to hit undo to get those back lined up again. So at any rate, if we go back to the motion study now, and I'm just going to play this, and let's see what happens right there. Well, in that case, they look like they were spinning at the same speed. I'm going to try that again and recalculate that. Okay, so now you can see that the one on the right was going much faster. Another thing I just want to point out here is that you have this button right here called Motion Study Properties. So it started to look a little bit choppy there. What I can do is maybe make that 20 frames. Of course, we save this as a audio-visual file. The more frames you have, the bigger the file is going to be. But I'm just going to set it like that and reset this and have it recalculate. Okay, and now you can see it doesn't look as choppy in terms of with this wheel spinning right there. Let me play it from there. So that looks a little better. So at this point, I'm going to right-click on the orientation and uncheck the disable the orientation and camera views. And then I'll just go ahead and play it. And now so we have that other motion back together, get it back into that position, and there you go. You can see the wheels turning. So the last thing we need to do now is create the video. So to do that, we click on this, Save Animation. And you can decide where you want to save it, put it on your K drive someplace, create a folder for it probably. And you'll notice that under this video here, you can select frames per second. So for instance, if I select 40 frames per second here and just accept this part here and select save, now it's going to ask me if I want to keyframe. So what this does, if I uncheck this, it doesn't do that. It saves every frame completely. If I have this checked, then it's only every 8th frame that it essentially saves that frame completely. All the intermediate frames then, it only tries to save what the change was. So that may or may not work. Usually it has the effect of making little difference in the quality of the video, but reducing the size of the file. And I'm going to have to stop here and pick up with the next video.